Hi, my lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Grab a cup of coffee as we explore in this together. Imagine stepping into a world where every street corner bursts with life, energy, and music. This is Brazil. Every street in Brazil is a celebration of life. The vibrant city streets pulse with the rhythm of samba, a dance that captures the spirit of Brazil. Passionate, lively, and infectious. As you walk down the street, the tantalizing aroma of street food wafts through the air. From the mouth-watering acarajé, a delicious deep-fried ball of black-eyed pea dough filled with shrimp, to the sweet delight of quindim, a glossy yellow dessert made with sugar, egg yolks, and ground coconut. Every bite is an exploration of Brazil's rich culinary landscape. But what truly sets the Brazilian streets apart is its people. The Brazilians, with their warmth and friendliness, create an atmosphere that's welcoming and infectious. Conversations flow freely, laughter rings out, and the energy is palpable. Strangers become friends, sharing stories over a cup of strong, sweet Brazilian coffee or a glass of caipirinha, Brazil's national cocktail. The urban tapestry of Brazil is also a melting pot of cultures. The streets of Salvador echo with African influences, while the neighborhood of Liberdade in São Paulo is a testament to the strong Japanese influence. This multicultural vibrancy is reflected in the art that adorns the streets. From the colorful murals of Rio de Janeiro's Santa Teresa neighborhood to the imaginative street art in São Paulo's Vila Madalena, Brazil's streets are an open-air gallery, showcasing the country's diverse history and creative spirit. As night falls, the streets come alive with the sounds of music. From the soulful tunes of bossa nova and the energetic beats of forró, to the powerful drumming of olodum, the streets become stages for impromptu performances. The music, much like the people, is diverse, vibrant, and full of life. Brazil's streets are a sensory feast that will leave you yearning for more. Each visit is a new experience, a new story, and a new memory. So let's set off on this journey together and discover the vibrant streets of Brazil. From the bustling streets, we dive into the heart of Brazil, its lush rainforests, a haven of biodiversity. Imagine yourself surrounded by a chorus of exotic bird songs, the rustling leaves overhead, and the soft whisper of the wind. You're in the Amazon rainforest, the world's largest tropical rainforest, teeming with life and energy. It's a vibrant and dynamic ecosystem, where every inch is brimming with a fascinating array of flora and fauna. The Amazon rainforest is an integral part of our planet's health, often referred to as the lungs of the Earth. It produces 20% of the world's oxygen, making it a critical player in the global climate. But it's not just about the trees and the oxygen they produce. The Amazon is a treasure trove of biodiversity, home to an estimated 50% of the world's species. As you journey deeper into the rainforest, you'll encounter a variety of experiences that are unique to this part of the world. You might find yourself navigating the Amazon River, the lifeline of the rainforest, where pink dolphins play and piranhas lurk beneath the surface. Or perhaps you'll venture into the forest at night, a truly enchanting experience as the rainforest comes alive with nocturnal creatures and glowing insects. Visiting the indigenous tribes of the Amazon is an opportunity to step back in time. Their lives are intricately woven into the fabric of the rainforest, relying on its resources for survival. They're the guardians of the forest, their knowledge and practices key to preserving this incredible ecosystem for generations to come. Experiencing the Amazon rainforest is about more than just sightseeing. It's about immersing yourself in an environment that is so vastly different from our own, a place that challenges our understanding of the world and our place within it. So whether you're an intrepid explorer, a wildlife enthusiast, or simply a lover of nature, the Amazon rainforest offers an adventure like no other. It's a place where you can lose yourself in the beauty of the natural world, and perhaps find yourself too. The rainforest is a testament to Brazil's natural beauty, a world waiting to be explored. If Brazil's vibrant streets and lush rainforests have sparked your wanderlust, here's how you can obtain a visa. First, you'll need to fill out an online application form available on the Brazilian consulate's website. After submitting your form, you'll be asked to provide some necessary documents, such as your passport, proof of residence, and your travel itinerary. Now remember, it's crucial to apply well in advance of your planned travel date. Processing times can vary, but it usually takes around 15 working days. So don't leave it to the last minute. Once approved, your visa will be stamped into your passport and you're ready to jet off. For those intending to work or study in Brazil, you might require additional documentation, so it's always wise to check with the consulate. And there you have it. With the right preparation and paperwork, your Brazilian adventure is just a visa away. If you're looking to mix business with pleasure, Brazil has plenty to offer. The Brazilian business landscape, with its rich cultural diversity and vibrant economy, opens up an array of opportunities for entrepreneurs and investors alike. Let's start with tourism. Brazil, with its stunning landscapes, from the sun-kissed beaches of Rio de Janeiro to the uncharted territories of the Amazon rainforest, is a magnet for tourists. This makes it a fertile ground for businesses related to hospitality, food and beverages, and travel services. If you have a flair for creativity and a knack for customer service, the tourism sector in Brazil can be a goldmine. Now, let's talk about the backbone of Brazil's economy: agriculture. Brazil is one of the world's leading exporters of coffee, soybeans, and beef. The country's vast arable lands and favorable climate conditions make it a hub for agribusiness. If you have a green thumb and an understanding of the global commodities market, the Brazilian agricultural sector might be your calling. But Brazil isn't all about samba and soybeans. The country is also making strides in the technology sector. With a growing middle class and a high rate of internet penetration, Brazil is ripe for digital innovation. E-commerce, fintech, and software development are booming industries, attracting investment from around the globe. If you're a tech whiz with an entrepreneurial spirit, Brazil's tech scene could be your next playground. It's important to note, however, that doing business in Brazil requires a deep understanding of the local culture and regulations. Building relationships is key, and patience is a virtue. Navigating the bureaucratic red tape might be challenging, but the potential rewards are immense. Let's not forget, Brazil's allure isn't just in its business opportunities. The country's vibrant culture, delicious cuisine, and warm people add a dash of color to the business canvas. So as you chart your business journey in Brazil, remember to take time to savor the Brazilian way of life. Brazil presents a plethora of business opportunities, promising growth and prosperity. So whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or an established investor, Brazil beckons with open arms. Come, seize the moment and carve your success story in this land of opportunities. With a visa in hand and business opportunities in sight, it's time to explore Brazil. Brazil, a country of continental proportions, is home to diverse landscapes and experiences that will leave you breathless. From the vibrant cities to the tranquil countryside, there's no shortage of places to discover. Let's begin with the iconic city of Rio de Janeiro, where the rhythm of samba fills the air and the sight of Christ the Redeemer welcomes you with open arms. The city is a blend of urban sophistication and stunning natural beauty, with its world-famous beaches like Copacabana and Ipanema. But Brazil isn't just about its cities. Venture into the heart of the country and you'll find the Pantanal, the world's largest tropical wetland. Here you can spot an array of wildlife from jaguars to macaws. Then there's the awe-inspiring Amazon rainforest, a place teeming with biodiversity. The Amazon is not just a forest, but a world unto its own, offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to immerse oneself in nature's grandeur. Don't forget to visit the historic city of Salvador in Bahia, where African, indigenous, and Portuguese cultures intertwine in a vibrant tapestry of music, dance, and cuisine. The colonial architecture and the capoeira martial arts performances in the streets are an absolute must-see. Brazil also holds hidden gems off the beaten path. The archipelago of Fernando de Noronha, for instance, is a paradise for divers and nature lovers, with its crystal-clear waters and pristine beaches. And as you explore, you'll be sure to stumble upon the charming pousadas, or local inns, that are often located in historic buildings or amidst stunning natural settings. They offer an intimate and authentic way to experience the Brazilian hospitality. Brazil is a country that thrives on its diversity, where every corner holds a new adventure, a different landscape, a unique story. It's a place where the old and the new, the natural and the man-made, coexist in a beautiful harmony. From the beaches of Rio to the depths of the Amazon, Brazil is a treasure trove of experiences. Travel is more than just sightseeing. It's about understanding and immersing in the local culture. So what makes Brazilian culture so unique? Let's dive right in. A key aspect of Brazilian culture is, of course, the food. From the national dish of feijoada, a black bean stew with pork, to acarajé, deep-fried bowls of black-eyed pea dough filled with shrimp, the cuisine is as diverse as the country itself. It's a true reflection of the country's history, with influences from its indigenous people, Portuguese colonists, African slaves, and immigrants from Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Now let's talk about music. Brazilian music is a rhythmic symphony of sounds. From the sensual bossa nova and the lively samba to the hip-swinging forró and the energetic axe, each genre tells a story of a different region and era in Brazil. These rhythms are the heartbeat of Brazilian culture, pulsating through the streets during festivals and even in everyday life. Speaking of festivals, Brazil is world-renowned for its colorful and exuberant celebrations. The most famous of them all is, without a doubt, the Carnival. But there's more than just Carnival. There's also the Festa Junina, a traditional mid-year celebration with roots in European midsummer festivities, and the Parintins Folklore Festival, a grand spectacle of Amazonian folklore. The Brazilian way of life, or jeitinho brasileiro, is an integral part of the cultural fabric. It's a mindset of resilience, creativity, and a knack for problem-solving. Brazilians value relationships and social interactions, often going out of their way to be friendly and hospitable. They have a love for life, a zest for enjoyment, and an infectious positive attitude. Brazilian culture is a vibrant tapestry, woven with threads of tradition, celebration, and a love for life. So, whether you're dancing the samba at Carnival, savoring a bowl of feijoada, or simply interacting with the locals, immersing yourself in Brazilian culture is an experience like no other. Now, where to stay in Brazil without breaking the bank? The age-old travel question. In Brazil, finding reasonable accommodation isn't as daunting as it might seem. Whether you're a luxury seeker or a budget backpacker, Brazil's vibrant cities and charming towns offer a multitude of options. Let's start with hotels. Brazil houses a wide range of hotel accommodations, from 5-star luxury resorts to budget-friendly hostels. For those who want to experience top-notch service and comfort, cities like Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo are home to international luxury hotel chains. But if you're traveling on a shoestring budget, fear not. Small, locally owned hotels and guest houses are scattered throughout the country, especially in less touristy cities and towns. These places often offer reasonable rates and a more authentic Brazilian experience. If you prefer a more homey environment, Airbnb might be your best bet. Not only can you find affordable rooms in local residents' homes, but you can also rent entire apartments or houses. This can be particularly cost-effective if you're traveling with a group. Plus, your Airbnb host might even give you insider tips on the best local eateries and hidden gems in the area. So how do you find the best deals? Well, it's all about doing your homework. Compare prices on different booking platforms, read reviews from previous guests, and don't be afraid to negotiate prices, especially in the off-peak season. Remember, flexibility in your travel dates and location can also lead to significant savings. And don't forget about safety. Always research the neighborhood before booking, particularly in larger cities. Check for proximity to public transportation and local amenities, and read up on any potential safety concerns. With a little research and planning, you can find comfortable and affordable accommodation in Brazil. So pack your bags and get ready to explore this beautiful and diverse country. Your dream Brazilian adventure is just a booking away. As we wrap up our virtual journey through Brazil, let's revisit the key points about traveling to this vibrant country. Brazil is a land of vivacious streets and lush rainforests, blending the thrill of urban exploration with the serenity of nature. But before you pack your bags, remember, obtaining a visa is your first step. The process is straightforward, but it's crucial to start early to avoid any last-minute hiccups. Now, if you're looking to do business in Brazil, you're in for a treat. The country boasts a dynamic economy with a plethora of opportunities, particularly in sectors like technology, agriculture, and tourism. However, navigating the local business landscape requires a keen understanding of the country's regulatory environment and cultural nuances. It's also worth noting that learning a bit of Portuguese, Brazil's official language, can go a long way in building strong business relationships. Brazil is not just about work, though. It's a country waiting to be explored, from the lively samba-filled streets of Rio de Janeiro to the tranquil beaches of Santa Catarina, and from the colonial architecture of Salvador to the untouched wilderness of the Amazon rainforest. Each region offers a unique experience, so be sure to plan your itinerary well. And speaking of experiences, immersing yourself in Brazilian culture is a must. Brazilians are known for their warmth and love for celebration. Whether it's the world-famous carnival or a simple neighborhood festa junina, expect music, dance, and food to be integral parts of your Brazilian journey. Finding reasonable accommodation in Brazil is quite feasible, with a range of options to suit all budgets. From luxury hotels in the heart of the city to charming Airbnbs tucked away in quieter neighborhoods, you're sure to find a comfortable place to stay. Brazil beckons with its vibrant streets, lush rainforests, and rich culture. The adventure awaits. Please subscribe, like, and share. See you in my next video.